If you're thinking about downsizing in Johnson County, you've probably told yourself, I just need something smaller. And that might be true. But in my experience, most people don't actually need to downsize. They just need to right size. And those two ideas are very different. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to tell the difference and how choosing the wrong one can quietly cost you money, comfort, and flexibility down the road. And stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know which path makes the most sense for your next chapter. Hi friends, I'm Cheryl McCormick, a licensed realtor with the #1 ranked Rob Ellerman team at Reese Nichols Real Estate right here in Kansas City. On this channel, I help buyers and sellers make confident, well-timed real estate decisions, especially here in Johnson County, with honest conversations about what actually works in today's market. So let's get started. Well, most people equate downsizing with less space, lower costs, and less stress. But what actually matters is more than square footage. It's layout, location, your monthly obligations, and is it a fit for your lifestyle? A poorly designed larger home can feel more cramped than a smaller, well designed one. And a smaller home in the wrong location can cost more monthly than a larger home in the right one. That's why I encourage people to shift from asking, how small can I go, to what do I actually need? So, what does right sizing really mean? Well, right sizing means choosing a home that fits how you live today, how you plan to live in the future, and what you want your monthly expenses to feel like. For some people, right sizing means a single level home, maybe fewer unused rooms, more functional storage, and more than likely less yard to take care of. For others, it might mean keeping similar square footage but improving the layout, or maybe moving closer to family or reducing your commute time. Right sizing is all about function, it's not about size. So, when does downsizing make sense? Well, downsizing often works well if you have large unused spaces in your current home, or if you want significantly less maintenance, or you're comfortable with HOA living, or if you're okay with giving up storage or garage space. In these cases, downsizing can absolutely improve your quality of life. The key is going in intentionally. So, when is right sizing probably the better move? Well, right sizing is usually the better option if you still host family regularly, if you work from home, if you need hobby or storage space, or if you want a main level primary suite but still want guest rooms. I know that during the holidays, I now need more space than ever as my family has grown with the addition of in laws and grandkids. And some of them come from out of town, so I still need those additional bedrooms. So, when you think about right sizing, think of it a different way. Instead of shrinking dramatically, you choose a better layout, more efficient design, a better location, often with similar square footage but better livability. So now let's talk about the biggest mistake that I see. The biggest mistake I see is people chasing the smallest house at the lowest price in the fastest timeline, without slowing down to define what they actually want their life to look like. That usually leads to regret, not because the house is bad, but because it just doesn't fit their lifestyle. So, before making a move, I encourage people at any stage of life to write down their must-haves, their nice-to-haves, and their deal breakers. Then I ask, do you need fewer rooms or just fewer unused rooms? Do you want less maintenance or just predictable maintenance? And remember that you can always hire yard work out. You don't necessarily need to move into a maintenance provided community. Do you want lower costs or more financial flexibility? Your answers usually point clearly towards downsizing or right sizing. And now let's talk about here in Johnson County. In Johnson County, smaller homes and villas often come with HOA fees, higher per square foot pricing, and limited inventory because there just aren't as many of them. So downsizing doesn't always create the savings that people expect. That's another reason why right sizing often delivers better results. If you're considering a move, whether that's upsizing, downsizing, rightsizing, or planning your next chapter here in Johnson County, having a conversation early can make everything feel a lot clearer and a lot less stressful. If you'd like to talk through your own situation, I'm always happy to help. You can scan the QR code on your screen to schedule a quick no pressure Zoom call, or you'll find my phone number and email in the description below. My goal is to help you find your perfect home in your perfect neighborhood at your perfect price point without pressure, just helpful information. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more honest conversations about living and buying in Johnson County in the Kansas City area. That really helps my channel grow, and I'm so appreciative. Thanks again for watching Living in Johnson County. This is Cheryl McCormick with the #1 ranked Rob Ellerman team at Reese Nichols Real Estate. I'll see you next time. And if you're thinking about downsizing or relocating to Johnson County, this channel is for you.